This is going to be my first ever after jiu-jitsu training video log where I will discuss the day's training and how life relates back to being a solo entrepreneur at the moment, looking into AI and AI automation. So let's first start talking about jiu-jitsu. I just want to reference that the richest man in the world at the moment, Elon Musk, does jiu-jitsu and MMA. The same with old Zuckerberg, who's up there. I don't know what level of richness in the world he is. Recently I've been listening to Russell Brunson from ClickFunnels. Again, really well supported and connected person. He does jiu-jitsu. I'm a big fan of Dan Henry and his thinkings. Again, he does jiu-jitsu. So why jiu-jitsu and martial arts in general, but here is why jiu-jitsu. In business, in entrepreneurship, especially these days of AI, you are constantly gonna face problems and setbacks. 100% whenever you want to do and start something or challenge the norm, there's going to be problems, there's going to be setbacks, whether it's in technology launching AI, whether it's uploading videos or your funnels or your sales scripts or during a sales call. 100% you are gonna fail and you're gonna have setbacks, and the only way to get over setbacks or problems, most of the time problems, I shouldn't say setbacks, but most of the times to get over problems is problem solving. When you solve problems, you get over it, you learn from it, and you grow and you get better from it, and you're actually after the next problem. Don't think you have just solved a problem and now it's going to be smooth sailing. If it's smooth sailing, you're probably doing something wrong. Right, so how does jiu-jitsu translate into it? If you never heard of jiu-jitsu, don't understand it, or you've just given it a try, then you will understand that all jiu-jitsu is constantly non-stop is problem solving. It's this very specific martial art where you can use leverage and skills to work on problems and overcome certain problems. So what does that all mean? Let's say, for example, you are doing takedowns, which translate to kind of wrestling. If you are facing a bigger opponent than you, it's going to be a problem, but you can solve that problem by working on leverage, by working on skill, by working on techniques, and you can probably take that person down 100%. It's not all about the size and the muscle and the power the person have. Those are all problems for you, but you can problem solve and get over it. Whether you are in a certain position, whether you're applying the position will come with a bunch of problems that you need to solve to progress to the next position or to progress to a submission. The same if you're stuck in a certain position or stuck in a certain submission. All of them are problems that you need to solve and work through. And when you work through those problems, you progress to the next step and the next stage, which is closer to escaping, which is closer to winning the match. And the only way you're going to fail is by giving up. Sure, if you constantly problem solving and you might be applying the wrong technique, you might lose out. Yeah, 100% true. But you're going to actually just learn from that, not to do that dumb move again. And that just 100% translates into business. Whether you are doing your first ever sales call and the person on the other end asks a weird question about your product, you're going to have to think, you're going to have to problem solve, you're going to have to apply the problem. Even if you're just simple things like, for some reason today I'm uploading a 10-minute long sales video and that thing does not want to upload to YouTube. Don't know, I've given up all day to upload. It's about 2 gigabytes. I cannot for the life of me figure out why. I've recently had to go problem solving and re-encoding the thing with my video editor to try and get it. And it's just like one thing. It's just always going to be one thing after the other. I'm forever trying to do SMS outreach, but I always get stuck. There's SMS doesn't work via Go High Level in New Zealand, so I'm stuck with that. I've come up with a new solution. The solution was to use WhatsApp, and I've used WhatsApp. I've seen about 200 messages, and Meta has banned me. I've managed to create a ticket. Good. So solution, problem, solution. I managed to have another problem. I called Meta up. They eventually unblocked my WhatsApp, but for some reason the WhatsApp that's linked to the advertising account, that's linked to the business account, that's linked to the WhatsApp business account, is still banned. So problem after problem after problem, solution after solution. It's just constant problem solving, and it's problem solving under pressure, and it's problem solving where if you give up, you're giving up and you're failing in your business. Jiu-jitsu is when you give up, you're failing and you're getting submitted. And really, when you think about it, when you tap out, it's a submission from choking. When you tap out, it's death. When you're tapping out from your arm, it's serious injury. So yeah, it's just Jiu-jitsu translates into life and translates into business, especially if you do your own business, like perfectly. You have so many life lessons, and it's so philosophical how good Jiu-jitsu is. So not only all of that problem solving stuff, it's healthy, it pushes you, it's mentally draining but mentally learning, it's got all the endorphins, it's really good for you. Always doing exercise is always good. If you go and lift your weights or run your marathon, it's always going to be mentally hard and mentally pushing yourself, but nothing is going to add that problem solving technique to it. And it's not just one problem solving. Jiu-jitsu is a whole hour and a half. It's a 6-minute round of rolling and fighting. It's 6 minutes of problem solving solution, and that's what makes all the difference, and what makes it so special. And it's the reason why so many top people are using it. It's a extra skill that can't be taught really in anything else. Alright, let me just park up, because the beeping will happen. But just think about it. For you, so just for me, for today, I've tried to upload this video. I've come across one problem all day. I've tried all the solutions, and there's just one thing I had to work with all over and over. That's like a whole day dealing with one problem. But in Jiu-jitsu, you're constantly in that mindset, training your mind, repetition, growing. Don't give up, look for a problem, apply a solution. And it happens instantly, where you don't even have to think about it. Once you get into the flow of things, it helps. Been doing this for 12 years. It's just so great. And again, for example, just another positive. I'm recently doing long sales videos. Find it pretty easy, just because tonight I've taught a class of an hour and a half, 30 people in it, so I don't have a problem talking in front of crowds, in front of people. I'd like to think I'm pretty confident in talking, and that's what Jiu-jitsu taught me in life. So yeah, I hope to do a couple more of these. I don't know how the video quality is going to turn out. These roads are bumpy as, and I just hope to convert one person to do Jiu-jitsu, because that one person is going to change their life. It's going to change their personal life, their love life, their business life, anything plus life. It's going to change. Have a great time, guys, and yeah, I hope this was good. See ya.